Welcome to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. You're probably wondering why have I got a scarf on in the middle of summer? Well, if you look closely, this is not no regular scarf. This is a World Cup scarf, FIFA World Cup scarf. We're fully dialed into FIFA. We're fully dialed into the World Cup right now. This, this, man, I'm telling you, every British person right now, well, not every British person, but whoever watched the England game, that is pure dedication. This is like a very rare experience that, yes, we may have stayed up that late, but it was worth it. It was worth it, bro. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I can't believe it. The game, I've never felt like my heart was like through the roof. Heart was out of my chest. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. If you don't know what happened, England and Mexico played against in the last round of 16, and this was in Mexico's home ground. Bro, when I tell you, I was like, I had faith in the boys. I was like, I know we're gonna cook. I know we're gonna do well. We're just gonna have to defend, like, say we're Congo, or just defend, bro. Everyone was saying, "Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose." No, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Watch your mouth. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth, because that was ridiculous. That was absolute cinema, and I'm happy I got to watch that game, despite being like sleep deprived. I am tired during the day. Like, I was napping here and there because I'm not that type of person who stays up, especially till 4 a.m. until the sun is rising. I don't do that unless it's like a time that has to be done. But bro, that game was electric, and I'm happy I got to experience that, because I don't know how to explain it, but you had to be there. And the thing is, like, I was watching it on my own at home, but I was like messaging my boy, and we were like, bro, it just, honestly, bro, it was such a good experience just watching it at home, and then after that, just go to bed. Honestly, it took a while for me to even sleep because I was still on fire. I don't know how to explain it, but you just had to be there. And even if you wasn't actually there, just watching it is more than enough. I genuinely do wish I was at that stadium to experience that, because the whole, like, the atmosphere looked ridiculous, even though the Mexican fans were going crazy. They were going crazy. They therefore took some substances, because their energy is wild. Their energy is crazy. It's mental. But I was thinking as well, for the people who, like, for all the British people, right? Stay safe while out in Mexico, because, man, it's gonna be dangerous out there. I may be wrong. The Mexicans may still be lit, and they probably still are. But bro, with the energy so high, with the emotion so high, just keep it stepping. You know what I mean? But honestly, I thought it was a good game from start to finish. It took like around after the first hydration break for things to just start to pick up, and that is all we needed. And honestly, I will say Mexico really kept their energy throughout the whole game. And I will say their chances that they took, they had so many, but they just didn't use it properly. Pickford, he's the GOAT. He just delivers every single time. I don't know what team he plays for, but him playing for England is like just the national treasure. It really is just the national treasure. We don't need anyone else other than Pickford. And I don't know how old he is, because I feel like he's been playing for England for so long. I mean, before that was Joe Hart, I guess. But bro, Pickford, he's in one of the. We gotta have some discussions about Pickford, bro. Honestly, because he's actually cooking. He's cooking most than majority of the goated goalkeepers. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? But I feel like the guys had a spectacular performance. Jude with his 2 goals back to back. Harry Kane, W penalty. I do feel like the penalty that was against him, you know what, yeah, looking at the VAR, it doesn't look good. So I can't even like argue. And as well, the red card, it's just not a good look. Like football, it makes football become more soft. But it's just like VAR, you have to play with the game, otherwise it's just not gonna go well in your favor. And that's literally what happened. Sometimes you can't make some things up. 11 minutes of extra time. They knew what they were doing. Like they knew what they were doing. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. That's crazy to me. I was thinking, yeah, this is gonna be 7 minutes, but no, 11, 11, 11. That's I actually find that crazy. The ref or whoever really wanted Mexico to score, or they really wanted something to happen to make the game just more like intense and interesting. And like, oh, you know what? Let's just put more minutes. What? Why? Why? Make it make sense. But it's all good because we still won. You know what I mean? I'm very patriotic about this. I'm even very patriotic, but as I should. Overall, it was a W game. Saka, if he wasn't for his assist, he would have had a stinker of game. Maybe a hot take, but it's real. Who else? O'Reilly. He played. Nah, he had chances to do a few set pieces, but he just lacked. There was an opportunity that Saka had, but I don't know what he was looking at. He was looking at the crowd. He was probably looking for his wife or something. But he just, yeah, you know what? It happens. There was someone who came in during like the last couple minutes. I forgot. It was nice to see Rodgers play for a little bit. Watkins needs to be on the pitch, bro. They need to give him some time. But with the way that the team are playing right now, I don't think they need him to be on the pitch. You know what I mean? And I'm just deep in England. Really have a good team on paper. Like we really do. We have a good squad. It's just if we're actually gonna deliver. And we've got Norway on Saturday. And bro, Norway, the Norwegian squad are ridiculous. I've just came back from America. I was at the France versus Norway game. Those two like teams itself are the contenders, but I'll always have the high regards in England. But France and Norway, bro, I don't know how to explain it. Like if I'm saying that the Mexico fans go crazy, bro, the Norwegian fans, they go crazier, especially with their chants. And I can't like Holland, bro. He's actually a beast. I can't even cap. Rose, he's 25. I didn't even realize that he was really born in 2000. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And he's just doing things like that naturally. Shout out to him, bro. But honestly, I will say, bro, like, Norway fans, they go crazy. For it to be England versus Norway, damn. You can't make it up. But we're in the quarterfinal. That's more than enough. But Norway, bro. Man, if we are defending that crazy for the game against Mexico, who knows how much in defense we're going to be. Of course, it happens due to the red card, but man, man. Honestly, bro, I think the one thing that we can get away for Norway is just like to be tactical with like to just literally get Holland, bro. Because that man is going to do whatever he can to just score a header. And they're going to do whatever they can to get a cross in. We got to, like, I'm actually like saying I'm Thomas. But honestly, like, we got to make sure that we are, before, like, we're there, we got to make sure that we're intercepting before the cross, before the header, before everything else, bro. Because this is real. Imagine if England win the World Cup. Imagine the scenes, bro. That would be ridiculous. That would actually be crazy. France versus England during the final, or or England versus Argentina. Fuck, that would be ridiculous. I can't lie to you. Like that would be crazy. That would actually be crazy. But yeah, I'll be honest, bro. I'm really enjoying the World Cup this year. This is low key my contenders of one of my favorite World Cups ever. And I'm not even just saying that because like I'll be to one of the games, but just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just I think because this is like what being aged at the age 23. This is the age, man. Like this is really the age. I don't know. It just feels very fresh to me that when the Brazil World Cup was on or the South Africa World Cup, like I feel like a kid again. I feel like that me version watching it when I was a kid, staying up till late. I mean, even though those the World Cup then it wasn't that late, but it just feels good to be watching it. It feels really good, honestly, and I'm dialed in. But I'm gonna talk about the France versus Norway game. That was ridiculous. Genuinely, like it's made me appreciate football even more. Even though I go to quite a few football games regardless, but there's just something about the crowd that just man. Again, the Norwegian crowd, Norwegian. I'm so sorry. Norwegian crowd, they go crazy. Being able to just see Dembele, Mbappe, Holland, the whole squad, they were literally like right there, bro. It was amazing, and I'm just grateful to have experienced that because it's one of the things that I'll tell my kids. I can't wait to have that experience to just tell my kids or tell my family or tell my nephew. It's just an experience that you can't not have, and I'm very grateful that I was able to just go there and have fun and just record and just take it in and document it. Those are the things that you can't take back, and just to be there, it was something I'm very grateful for. Even though I was sitting on my own, I would. I was with my friends, right? But we all sat in different seats. So therefore, where I was sitting, I wasn't with my friends. But I was just chilling. I was with these people. I was with like these dads, yeah, that were like with their children. And we were all just vibing. One was French and then the others was Norwegian. So I was like in like both sides, literally both sides. But in my mind, I was picking France anyway. But regardless, like just being there was just straight art, bro. The whole process of like the FIFA World Cup game, the behind the scenes, bro. Seeing everyone like put the what is it? Put the flags, like all the what is it called? Volunteering, all the volunteering stuff, all the work that they put in, all the like from the lights, from the like props, from again the flags, from every little detail, bro. It goes crazy. From even just the camera that's like flying across the stadium, every little detail it matters. Every little thing, even when they have the screens during the whole stadium, and when they have like the score update, and when they have the goal update, bro, I can't lie. That goal update, like sound notification, is jarring because it just does not stop. It goes on like 2 or 3 times, even after we've seen it the first time. Like, how many times do you have to let us know? You know what I mean? Like, it's getting me heated now that I'm gonna have to drink some water. I know the World Cup tickets may be expensive, but when you can, go to a game. Like if you've got some saved, go to a game. But I also do believe that I don't think you need to go to a game to fully experience it because from yesterday's game, bro, I had so much fun watching it on my own. If not a bit more than the France versus Norway game because it's actually England. I don't know how to explain it, but bro, that game was like, man, my heart was literally out of my chest the whole game. It literally felt like the craziest thing was happening. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when it comes to this is gonna be a mad comparison. When it comes to content or just like filming or documenting my life or whatever, I get this feeling, right? But it felt exactly like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt like that, but like times 1,000 in terms of just like just being happy to watch the game and just like to experience it. Everything about it was just like, bro, you can't make it up. You can't. And man, bro, I can't stop thinking about it. Honestly, if you didn't watch the game, I understand. You got work, you got priorities. You're not prioritizing a football game because you got shit to do. Fair enough. And England are through anyway, so it's like, you'll see the Norway and England game, but it's like you missed that game though. You missed that game. You know what I mean? You missed it. But Random sidebar. These are some songs that like, just to me anyway, make sense for this World Cup. That I'll be listening to. That I'm gonna put you guys on real quick. I'm gonna put you guys on to some of the songs, bro. So I'll be listening to House of Cards by Radiohead. Radiohead in Rainbows may be my favorite like indie rock album, on par with Two Star and Dream Police. Then you've got uh there's a song by Palace. It's called When Sky Becomes Sea. Bro, that song is ridiculous. Tap into that one. And then to switch it up, you got No Sleep by Skepta. That song as well, crazy. Especially the second verse. Listen to that part. And then as well, to switch things up again, Don't Play by Travis Scott. That song, underrated and very catchy. And then to mix it up again, to make things a little bit more like hectic a little bit, I'm gonna say Bees on the Table. Actually, no, fuck that. National Treasure by Drake. Because England right now, we are the national treasure, bro. Because feck, what on earth is happening? What on earth is happening, bro? It can't be real. It can't be, but it sure is, bro. It sure is. While being in America, I was in Boston specifically. Boston is an amazing place. You just had to be there to experience it. Maybe because the World Cup was like, the World Cup vibe was just, it was just there, but there's just something about Boston that is, I don't know how to explain it. It's an amazing city. I love it. And I think I preferred it over LA because maybe because my experience in LA was very different to Boston. But Boston, it just, I don't know, it probably just because it reminds me so much of UK, but we're in America. So everything is just like American regulations and American people, American cars, American everything, food, portions, everything. But like just being there was exciting to me. Like I really enjoyed being there. The people were nice. The staff were nice. Of course, they want to get their tips in, but regardless, they were just nice. And I was like, bro, you don't really get this in UK sometimes, bro. You don't. But bro, just they were just nice, bro. You get the people that are doing the like the street. I don't know what to explain it. I don't know what you call it. The people in like the street that are like dancing with everyone. I don't know what the best way to describe it, but like the people that just do like street shit, not like street, like not like that type of stuff, but you know, getting the crowd involved and dancing and singing, like all that stuff is very wholesome. Boston to me is just a wholesome place, and they're very patriotic to America. Like you'll see the flags everywhere, and you still see the cones that the Scottish left, and I find that amazing. Like there's this like cone on top of this, like I don't know who it is, but I don't know how they even got it up there, but it's that high up that it's difficult to even get it back down. That I feel like the Americans really just left it there. They left it, but honestly, I hear it. Like generally, I don't even think they even understood the terms of just using a cone and just putting on like I don't know anything. Bro, honestly, I was never part of the hype. During university, of course, you see people like always taking a cone with them because it's funny, cool. But me living at home, I never really experienced that. But when I go to like my boys' uni crib, there just be like a cone there. Imagine you bring a baddie over and then there's just like a cone. Come on, man. But hey, it's part of the experience again. But them just like putting the cones everywhere, that was, I can't lie, that was cinema. Just like the England versus Mexico game, cinema. Absolute cinema. I can't believe all that happened, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But yeah, I'd 100% recommend you to go Boston. It's a place that is just like, it's easy to get around. The people are nice. The prices compared to UK, it's a bit similar. I will say I took an L of like just drink, not like purchasing alcohol. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that because I actually did enjoy my time drinking. I'm not that type of guy that would drink as much. But when I was in America, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm with my friends. I haven't seen them in a while. Let's just have fun. And if I drink a lot, I drink a lot. Did I drink a lot? Yes and no. I'm surprised how, even though I have a low tolerance, I still survived. Went to a couple bars, and there's this bar that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but every bar you go to in America, well, that I went to in Boston anyway, the music is so American. And of course, like, that's a dumb thing to say because we're in America, but bro, like, the music that they will play is the music in bars that they will play in America, right? Is songs like this. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. Those are the type of songs you hear at the bars. And who is she? She is a beautiful woman. 2004, bro. I was like 2 years old. Is she still making music? Honestly, you hear songs like that at the bar. Songs like that. Bro, they played Don Toliver's E85. I couldn't believe it. Like, I don't think you'll get someone playing that at a bar in the UK. And it made me really appreciate it because it was just really good. They also played a song by Bruno Mars that is very underrated. They played it's called Dance With Me. It's on his new album. But like, it's one of an underrated song on the album that it just like, why would you play that? But if you tapped in, you would know why they play that because it's absolute peak. If you haven't heard Dance With Me, listen to Dance With Me. It's one of Bruno Mars' best songs he's ever done. Dance with me, darling. Just one more time. That may be one of my favorite songs of the year. I'm not even joking. That song is ridiculous because it just sounds good. It sounds really good. Wow, I forgot how good that song is. Those are the type of songs that they'll play in bars. They don't really play house. The bars that I went to weren't really a type of vibe for house music. It was mainly just pop, bit of country, a bit of hip hop. You know what I mean? A bit of that stuff, but mainly just like, you know, American music. You weren't really getting like UK music, and it's understandable, but it's weird because in UK you get a good mix of both, but America's they say fuck the British unless it's Harry Styles. Was I don't know what bar it was, but they were playing I known you for ages, it's all that I've heard. My friends are in love with American girls. See you at stages all over the world. I don't even know how I know the lyrics. It's just very easy, digestible, and catchy. Maybe I do listen to it in my own time. And the answer is yes, I do. My favourite song on Harry Styles' album is Taste Back. If you haven't heard that one, go and tap in. But Taste Back, or there's another one. Coming Up Roses. Amazing. And then, of course, American Girls is cool. Aperture, I don't think that should have been a single. I think it's a bit underwhelming, but you know, it's cool. It's cool, I guess. It's cool. Anyway, yeah, the American bar nightlife, it's a vibe. The Americans, they go crazy. But I do feel like the British, when it comes to like that type of stuff, or Europeans, we hold the title. I'll be honest. I'll be so honest, bro. We hold the title. I always say the cars in America, in Boston, bro, they just be like big ass trucks, big body frames, wasn't in a car racing. Literally big ass cars. There's no limit in Boston or in America, period. And it makes UK feel so like caged in and limited. There's no limit at all in these places. But like, honestly, like, people are really like driving in like Corvettes, Maseratis, what is it? Fucking, I forgot the code. But just like those type of cars, bro. You see McLarens, you see Lambos, you just see like cars, bro. You see you see Porsches, you see Range Rovers, you see like the best of the best Toyota's car. Like, you see the best of the best Toyota cars, for real, Toyotas, bro. And I was in one the other day in Boston, right? And I was even saying to one of the guys, like, bro, this car is amazing. Like, congratulations for you to even have this. And for you to even be driving around in this car and allowing people to be in it. But I hear it. You want us to have the best experience, but no, honestly, like, bro, the life in America is like, it makes you realize that there's no limit in this world. In UK, it makes you feel very limited, but when you go to America, it's like there's no limit, bro. Like, you can do it. Whatever you want to do, believe it, bro. Like, that's your luxury. You can go and get it, and you will. People are more open to things, and people in UK, and I still stand by it. People in UK are just a bit more like limited, and it depends who you speak with. But when you're more adventurous or spontaneous or like ambitious, people in America are more like with it. But in UK, there's like a sense in the air that is just a bit different, and it's not the same. You know what I mean? Unless like you've made it, that's when they're like, oh yeah, yeah. But like when you're like, you know, even when you've made it, bro, people will literally hate you more because they're just envious. But when you're starting up, that's when they'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, the like paradox in this world of people just chasing their dreams. But again, if you're chasing your dreams, keep doing it because you're smashing it, period. But anyway, I'll say, like, when it comes to the American life, I love it there. I genuinely see myself living in America for a little bit. I don't know how long though. I don't know how long for, but I just see myself living there for a little bit. And by for a little bit, I'll like a couple months, and then like just come back home. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. But I don't know which city. New York seems cool. I've never been there. LA seems cool, but I'll just need a car. Miami, Florida. Shit, I really have no. Orlando. No, I have no clue, bro. Dallas, Houston. It's a mission to go to Texas one time. It's a mission. It is really a mission to go to Texas. Is Texas its own country? Texas its own country. Texas really may as well be its own country, bro. There's so many like states in Texas, but I'd make it make sense. There's so many. Is Texas its own country? Because there's so many like cities or places, or like, is it like London, how you have like Croydon, Camden, Lewisham, like places like that? Is that the equivalent to a Dallas or Houston or Austin, like those, or like Alabama? But those places are so big that it makes a Lewisham, a Croydon, like a Peckham, it makes them places seem so tiny. But surely that should be. Is it? It must be. It must be. I think I'm correct. I may be wrong. I'm gonna go on Google and like do some research, because that's actually like confused me for a little bit. Cause bro, America is massive, bro. It's a it's massive, bro. Honestly, it's fucking massive. But like, I know I'm on a American tangent, but even when I was just at the Airbnb that I was staying at, the like, the what is it called? The square feet in terms of like the high ceiling. I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. Like, the ceiling in my house, I live in a council estate house, so the ceiling is not that high. You know what I mean? But to have a roof over our head, God is good. The ceiling in America is so high, bro. It really makes you think like there's no limit. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just ridiculous. Walking around and seeing just the skyscrapers is like, damn, you know what? I understand it. Eating the good food, going to the bars, the beautiful women. I'll never forget. I was at this place. I was at this restaurant called Committee, and it was what type of food was it? It was like steak, lamb chops, and a bit of seafood, and it was like a bar. I went to the toilet, and while I was leaving the toilet, I was just looking dead ass straight. There was this girl that was walking to the toilet, and I noticed her from the corner of my eye. And I was like, "Yo, she looks kind of cute," but then like, she looked at me and she's like, "I like your outfit," and then and I was like, and then she looked at us and said, Thank you, miss. I should have spoken to her a bit more because even after I said that, she was still looking. But like, we was both walking so quick that like, oh man, you missed the shots you missed the shots you don't take, and I clearly did because that was like a through ball, but I just, hey man, it happens to the best of us. This is how you know that your boy is very very single, very very single. But it's all good, because we're getting it done. Whatever we're getting done, we're creating the best piece of content in the world. We're risking our life every day. Genuinely, I feel like every day is a risk, bro. Honestly, this America trip was a risk. It was independently. It wasn't with no brand. It wasn't with no agency. It was all from my own pockets. And that, I've got nothing to boast about. It's all God. But yeah, man, like, take that risk because you never know where it will lead you, genuinely. And it may seem like it was a horrible decision, or it may not be what you want in the moment, but in a couple weeks, a month's time, it will, it will make sense and things will get better. And that's one thing that I am like realizing now. Like, when things are not the best, something good is coming and you will continue to thrive. You will continue to thrive. But lads, I still can't believe the England and Mexico game yesterday. I can't believe it, bro. That really is one of the best games I've ever seen. To the point that before the game started, I was so tired. But as soon as the game started, bro, I was like, it felt like I just woke up, like, well, because I did. But it just felt like I just had 10 hours of sleep and I was ready to go and get it. It felt like I just took a hydration break and I had a whole bottle of Powerade, bro. I felt up and ready. You know what I mean? Like, I felt ready, but man, bro, that shit was crazy. Honestly, like, that shit was such a good experience. I loved it. And then we got Norway. Is it really coming home? Is it really coming home? That is the question. Is it really coming home? I'll leave you to decide if it's coming home. I hope it does. This is a little interlude. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode. Episode 77. I've been in a dilemma with perspective. If anyone's watching this, what do you want me to include in the page on the Instagram, or just with our page consistent, like, period? Because I feel like I've been lacking the consistency in terms of just the perspective page, posting whatever on there. I'm not sure what to post on it, and I'm in like a phase where I just don't know what to do. And realistically, all I need to do is just upload something that aligns with perspective or what we do. But I don't know what I am doing. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running this business or this podcast on my own, just me and God. I don't have a team yet. And it's difficult because on top of that, I'm managing my own personal brand and that's doing well. So it's like I'm putting more energy into my own personal brand, but then I've got to put time into perspective, and it's like I'm literally juggling everything into one, but I wouldn't change a single thing of it because I'm very grateful. The podcast is still going to run. The clothing, when it's time, it will be time. But every little thing is like, it's making sense and I'm very grateful. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. When things are getting chaotic, bro, it's just good because that means that we have something we're working towards. I can't not do anything with a dream of mine and just let it go to waste. It's something that will literally kill me softly, and we're not here to do that. We're here to put it into action and into fruition day by day. And yeah, man. And I learned this word recently, undersell. Don't ever undersell yourself. It's like saying don't underestimate yourself for your worth. You are more than worthy. You are enough, and you will continue to go far. Just don't ever undersell your work or the work that you've done, or just how you are as a human being. Don't ever do that because you've got potential to go sky high. You just gotta keep going. Whenever you got potential, you will go. You will be at the top in whatever, and that doesn't even have to be money. It will be whatever that brings you the most joy. You know what I mean? So don't forget that. Sorry to break it to you guys, but the clock is slowly starting to go backwards. I've seen it's not like it's not going forward no more. It's going back. We've reached our peak in the summer, like the sun setting down late. We've reached the peak, and now it's starting to go back slowly. So whatever you do, make the most of this summer, because this is like low key the most consistent the weather has ever been in terms of just weather period. It's never been this well. It's never been this well. Never. I'm currently looking outside my window and it's blue skies, a few clouds. It's breezy. The trees are flowing. Birds are chirping. Birds are flying. This is what life is about. This is really what life is about, bro. And it makes me realize that, like, it really is a luxury just to be able to even see. To this day, I still get not confused, but I still am indecisive on which one would I rather have, hearing or vision. Like, if I had to pick one, what would it be? And for someone who loves music so much, I think I would still have to say hear, but at the same time, just looking at a blue sky, what would you actually take? What would you, if you could pick one for the rest of your life, hearing or vision? Because that is actually a difficult question. I think I'll take vision. I may be wrong, but there's something so powerful about hearing. I don't know. Because, like, imagine if, bro, you won't be able to see mountains. You won't be able to see the, like, craziest view of all time. I feel like if you can't hear, you can still feel music. And it depends how, okay, it depends how, I was going to say it depends how blind or deaf you are, but there's like, if you're fully deaf, you can't hear a single thing. That would actually be very emotional, but you can feel it though. You can feel them 808s. Damn, bro. Kasabian. We went to their show at Finsbury Park. And boy, oh boy, that was the first time I've ever seen them live. And that was the first time I really got to experience like a festival for rock, whatever type of genre that is. Rock, I think. Rock, yeah, rock. That was the first time I've ever actually like experienced it. And I wasn't familiar with their game. I have to give them a round of applause. You know, every single one of you that was at Kasabian, kudos to you. It was a phenomenal show. I enjoyed it. I always say I had to leave a little bit early to get my train back to Birmingham, but seeing them anyway was actually fucking sick. I really enjoyed it. The whole day was cool. Seeing the K's perform, that was sick. And then just like bumping into the Claws, that was like a dad little moment. Like I was actually at this bar and I was thinking, ain't that them? And it was. And I was like, yo, we're so fucking back. They're from Leicester, and I didn't realize that. I didn't know that because I kept seeing people with the Leicester t-shirts, and I'm thinking, why have they got a Leicester t-shirt? But then it makes sense. They're from Leicester, and it's crazy because I'm also from Leicester. I was born in Leicester, but moved to Birmingham at a younger age. So like I wouldn't really say that I'm from Leicester because I didn't really get to experience life there, or I was very young when I moved to Birmingham. But yeah, bro, Kasabian, they know how to rock the show. They know how to, steal the show. I was like, all right. Like, honestly, bro, like, it was fucking sick. And it was to the point that, like, they had the crowd jumping. Even they would jump. Like, I like how they were interacting with the crowd. I like how they had everything just going on. Like, they really knew what they were doing. And genuinely, like, I could see them headlining, like, a Glastonbury. I could see them doing that. But their performance was amazing. So shout out to them because they really did their thing, and I'm happy I got to experience it. And we will be there at Leeds Festival to see them perform, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Leeds Festival period because the lineup is something that I'm excited for. The lineup is heavy, bro. Like I'm excited to see Ray. I genuinely feel like her album, this album May Contain Hope, is one of my favorite albums of the year. When you listen to that album, bro, it's like damn, it's like a fever dream, bro. It just sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. But my favorite, I was actually making a discussion about this like top albums of the year so far. Number one, I'd have to say Octane by Don Sullivan. Number two, I'd say Iceman by Drake. Number three, this album May Contain Hope by Ray. Number four, Trying Times by James Blake. And number five, it's either J. Cole, The Fall Off, or Overpass. Elsewhere, elsewhere, always, elsewhere, everywhere. Yeah, that album. That's actually crazy though. Yeah, I think I would. But J. Cole's album was a good album. I just don't listen to it that much. And seeing James Blake live at BBC Radio 1 weekend just made me appreciate his music even more. And Ray's album, bro, that's like, I low-key kept listening to it during marathon training blocks that it's just embedded in my brain now, especially Lifeboat or Nightingale Lane or Fields. Wow. Bro, her album is phenomenal. If you haven't heard it, listen to it, especially Nightingale Lane. Nightingale Lane, Nightingale Lane, Nightingale Lane. There's a part in that song that just like, she didn't have to cook that much. Yeah, 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 yeah. I dabbled enough since maybe the other summer. Never lost song. I'm made of steel now. Bro, like, just listen to her album. You enjoy it. I believe someday someone go come along and knock the most down. And knock the most down. Hey, but now honestly, listen to her album. It's a good ass album. It's a good ass album. I'm still gonna keep talking about the England game. I may have to get an England kit now because that was amazing. You can't make it up, bro. You just can't. The way that happened was ridiculous. Like I may have to go and interview people and ask about their opinion because that was ridiculous. Like, man, I've never watched a football game at 2 a.m. Like, that is an experience that not a lot of people can have. Like, honestly, this was an experience that we'll look back in a few years' time and be like, bro, that was like, we'll look back and be like, that was insane because it was insane. The crowd, the Mexican crowd, bro. I thought that the English hooligans, the British hooligans were on top with their chants. But bro, we got swept on. Oh man, every time that we had the ball, we'd get booed at. Every time Pickford would make her do a goal kick, they'd do their chant. Every time the Mexican squad had the ball, they would just chant. I'm like, oh bro, like couldn't catch a break. But that's what makes FIFA, that's what makes football more enjoyable. And yeah, man, genuinely, like, man, I can't believe it, bro. There's a few films that are dropping soon. Well, there's 3 films actually that are highly anticipated. You got The Invite with Seth Rogen, and it's basically about just inviting a couple round to dinner, and it's like, it's on some fucked shit. It's like The Drama, very similar, but in its own way. I'm still yet to watch it, but from what I'm hearing, it's a good film and it's an easily digestible film that you can just tap into. And then you got Spider-Man. Spider-Man is out, bro. I can't wait to watch that, bro, honestly. And then you have Odyssey, that film. We will be there for that. And I had to look up what Odyssey means, or Odyssey. And it means to conquer any difficult moments that you go through in life and to just push through even during the like chaos and to just get through it, period. The cast on that film is ridiculous, bro. They really have like the you really have the big art, like big actors, bro. Christopher Nolan, his contact list on his phone, he's got everyone, bro. But yeah, we will be there to watch that. Travis Scott is meant to be on that film, which is crazy. But there's a clip of what he says, and he literally says a war. Like, but hey, man, whatever he's doing, sure. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are conquering during this summer period. If you were to ask me how I'm feeling good, getting by day, doing the best that I can, just to make the best piece of work. Every day I'm inspired to just go and get it and go and do it. And sometimes I can be so dialed in that I forget about everything else because I'm just so focused on just filming the best piece of content that I can as of today. And I'm just grateful to be able to be doing it. I don't really know what I'm doing till this day, but it's like we're getting somewhere, we're going somewhere, we're doing something. I hope so. But I just enjoy doing it, and it doesn't require much thought. It's just we're doing it. It requires effort, but with effort comes with faith, and it's a blessing to be living a dream and just going to get. Of course, the problems, bro. The problems are like through the roof, but the blessings outweigh everything. That I can't stay mad or I can't stay annoyed because I know that we will be okay. And I hope this inspires anyone in this that like, yeah, man, just keep being the best version of yourself, eating well, drinking more than enough water, going on your walks, staying fit, going to the gym, doing your runs, whatever you can do to get by, like, do it because you will thank yourself and your body will say thank you. Your body literally says thank you. And yeah, man, may you continue to just keep prospering no matter how things get. Keep going. Being at Finsbury Park was a moment that I don't think I'll ever forget because the first time I went to Finsbury Park, I was 16 and I went to see Travis Scott. But this was at Wireless. It was on a Saturday. So I was 16 7 years ago. Now I'm 23 and we're being asked to go to Finsbury Park for free. We're getting guest lists at Finsbury Park and we're going to the press area where all the artists be. Like, to me, that is crazy. Like, the view of just seeing the back of the Finsbury Park stage, I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, just being there was, I had to just look in awe and just be like, thank you, God. Like, I don't know what we're doing here, but thank you because it was ridiculous. It was crazy. And it puts more fuel in the fire that, like, we got to keep going, man, because we are here to experience this with my family or my friends, and this is not to be done on my own. It was just like, my friends couldn't make it, but just being there was a blessing, and I genuinely like, man, it's a full circle moment. And again, I just want to say thank you to every single person that's tapped into my videos, tapped into the work that I do, like, who's just been there, because I feel like I'm living the dream that I've always wanted to live, and it's all coming up slowly and surely, despite the problems. Like, it's a blessing, bro, and it just makes you want to keep going because there's no limit. And yeah, going all in really does something that can't. It's like unfathomable. Like, it's ridiculous, but yeah, man, genuinely, like, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Before we finish the episode, I'm just talking about, like, bro, Wimbledon. I've been tapped into Wimbledon recently, and I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, Djokovic is having a phenomenal run. I just love the whole vibe of tennis. I think it's exciting and it's fun to watch. It may be a long sport to people that it may not be for them, but bro, I fucking love it. The aesthetic, just the way that tennis players play, with it being a one man sport, like it only they have themselves to blame. Literally, they can't put that burden onto someone else when they are the people that are doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's an amazing sport and I love it. Formula One, British Grand Prix happen, and Ferrari are just they're clear. Yeah, man. Well, who was it? Charles Leclerc. He got first. Russell got second, and Lewis Hamilton got third. Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari. I hear it. I wish I was able to go to Silverstone, but hey, there's even more, if not better, British Grand Prix than Silverstone, Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't go to that, then we'll just go to another one. So, yeah, man. But honestly, sport is at its all-time high right now, and this is gonna be a summer that will never be forgotten to me, anyway. Wimbledon, Formula One, and football, World Cup, and Villa won the Europa League. Like, what? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but man, 2026 has been a fucking year, and just gotta keep going. Don't want to get too attached to it because there's even better things that are to come, and just gotta keep going and moving with the wind, despite the good and the bad. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna end this episode here, episode 77 of the Perspective Podcast. It's been a pleasure speaking to you for 77 weeks. If this is your first episode, hello, my name is Lee, and follow my socials, Lee Matemi, on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, take it easy, and I'll see you guys next week.